The two prophecies that sealed Voldemort's fate. What if I told you the famous prophecy that sealed the Dark Lord's fate was only half the story? We all know about the boy born at the end of July who was destined to face Voldemort, but there was a second lesser-known prophecy, a prediction that ensured the Dark Lord would not only create his own worst enemy, but would be forced to return from the shadows to face him. One prophecy created the hero, the other resurrected the villain for the final showdown. It all begins with Sybill Trelawney's famous prediction. The one with the power to vanquish the Dark Lord approaches, born to those who have thrice defied him, born as the seventh month dies. This presented Voldemort with a choice between two infants, Harry Potter and Neville Longbottom. But the key line which Voldemort never heard was this, and the Dark Lord will mark him as his equal. This wasn't a matter of destiny, it was an action that Voldemort himself had to take. Driven by his own arrogance, he chose the half-blood Harry, seeing a twisted reflection of himself. By attacking Harry in Godric's Hollow, he not only marked him with a scar, but accidentally made him a Horcrux, forging a permanent link and sharing his own powers. He didn't just find his enemy, he handpicked and then personally forged his own nemesis, fulfilling the prophecy's most critical step. But what good is a hero if the villain is a powerless, bodiless wraith? Years later, as Harry is finishing his third year at Hogwarts, Trelawney makes another genuine prophecy, this time witnessed by Harry. She foretold, "The Dark Lord lies alone and friendless, abandoned by his followers. His servant has been chained these 12 years. Tonight, before midnight, the servant will break free and set out to rejoin his master. The Dark Lord will rise again with his servant's aid, greater and more terrible than ever he was." This, of course, referred to Peter Pettigrew, who had been hiding as a rat for 12 years. This prophecy didn't just predict an escape, it explicitly linked that escape to Voldemort regaining a body and returning to power. It guaranteed the villain would be brought back to the stage. When you put these two prophecies together, you see the perfect trap. The first prophecy, made to Dumbledore, baited Voldemort into creating an opponent equal to himself. His ego made him walk right into it. The second prophecy, witnessed by Harry, ensured that the servant Voldemort himself trusted, Pettigrew, would be the instrument of his return. One prophecy forged the sword, the second delivered the monster to the blade. It's a perfect, self-fulfilling loop, driven entirely by Voldemort's own choices, his choice of enemy and his choice of servant. The first prophecy armed his opponent, and the second ensured he would return to be destroyed by him. So what do you think? Were these two prophecies an inescapable fate, or was Voldemort the true architect of his own destruction, falling for two separate prophetic traps of his own making? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you love getting into the deep lore of the wizarding world, don't forget to subscribe. In the end, the prophecies weren't a rigid blueprint for the future. They were potential outcomes brought to life by choice. The first baited Voldemort into creating his equal. The second guaranteed his return to face that equal. Blinded by fear and ego, he made the exact choices that led to his ruin. He didn't just meet his enemy that night. He built him, then ensured he would come back to be defeated by him.